Alright, let's set sail to deliver the most thrilling pirate adventure.
Ubisoft just brought back one of the most iconic games ever made. This is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, a full rebuild of what many fans still call the best Assassin's Creed of all time.
You play as Captain Edward Kenway.
If you don't know the story, you play as Edward Kenway, not a hero, not even an assassin at first, just a pirate, chasing money, freedom, and a better life. But through betrayal, war, and lose, he slowly becomes something more. And that journey is exactly why this game stood up. But let's get into what actually matters, what changed, because this is where things get serious. First, combat. The original Black Flag had a problem. It looked cool, but it was too easy. You could basically win every fight by just countering at the right time. Well, that's gone. Now, combat is faster, more aggressive, and actually requires timing. Enemies do not just wait for you anymore. You have to parry, react, and think, which makes every fight feel more real, and more importantly, more modern. Stealth. This is one of the biggest fixes. If you played the original, you remember those missions, get detected once, and the mission instantly fails. That system is gone. Now, if things go wrong, you adapt, fight, you escape. The game no longer punishes you for actually playing, which means stealth finally feels like a real system, not just a scripted mechanic. Movement and parkour. Everything is smoother, faster, cleaner, but more importantly, movement is now connected to gameplay. You're not just climbing anymore. You're flowing between stealth, combat, and traversal without interruption. It feels closer to modern Assassin's Creed, but without losing that classic identity.
Blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Hey!
Now let's talk about the biggest part of Black Flag, the ocean. This is where the remakes makes the biggest jump. In the original, naval combat was already great, but now it's deeper. Weather actually affects your ship. Waves are more dynamic. Combat feels heavier and more physical. But the real upgrade is the system behind it.
For the voyage is long and the way.
You can recruit officers, and those officers directly impact how your ship performs. Your crew matters more. Your upgrades matter more. Your decisions matter more. It's no longer just sailing. It's management, strategy, and combat combined. And that's a huge step forward.
NASA, the beating heart of the Pirate Republic.
Now let's talk about the world itself. Every city, shoreline, and shadow has been rebuilt to make the Caribbean feel alive and reactive. Expanded location, new activities, and underwater exploration give players more to discover than ever. Edward Kenway's stories remain central, but it's deeper. New missions, extra scenes, and richer character development make the narrative more compelling. After rebuilding the world and expanding the story, Ubisoft made another big decision that changes how you experience the game. They removed multiplayer to concentrate entirely on a single player. Immersive experience, no distractions, just you, your ship, and the living world. And that focus reinforces what made Black Flag legendary. Freedom. The freedom to explore, sail, fight, and live in a world on your own terms. With modernized combat, refined stealth, and more dynamic environment, that freedom has never felt more complete. This isn't just nostalgia. It's a chance to experience one of the best Assassin's Creed games the way it was meant to be.
The Caribbean alongside your crewmates and trusty pet.
July 9. Are you ready to sail again, or will this legend remain in the past?